Hello, welcome back to GOT. Today we're going to talk about the Samsung AI, more specifically Gemini AI, and what it will cost you. Let's reveal the truth together. So as we know, Samsung has announced their newest phones, the Samsung Z Fold 6 and the Flip 6, and they have also included them in their new AI, Samsung AI grouping series of phones. Now, what is this Samsung AI? As we all know, when you take a deeper dive and look at their event, it's really Google partnership and the Google Gemini. Now, when Samsung announced it at this last event, they talked about it and they talked about the different features, but they didn't talk about any cost or any added cost. You have to go back to the last event where they say that these AI features will be free through 2024. So in other words, next year, there may be a subscription model, and we'll go into that a little deeper here in just a bit. And now on August 13th, the Google Pixel is going to be announcing their newest line of phones, the Pixel 9 series and the Pixel Fold, and they are going to talk about AI and how it really integrates with these phones. Because if you remember back a few months ago, they had an event discussing AI and telling us all about the new features of Gemini and what it's all going to be about. So in this new event, they're going to take their newest device and they're going to give us samples of how it'll work. And as we all know, Google is really good about leaking in advance of their events, their devices. As you can see here, there's several devices coming out, but we're not going to get into all that stuff today. We're going to talk about the AI, the Gemini specifically. Well, right now it's pretty well known, or maybe you don't know, that Gemini can be put on any phone right now with Android pretty much, as long as you got 4 gigabytes of RAM or higher. The app is in the App Store. You just download Google Gemini, put it on your phone, and you can use the app. Now, there are limited features to this app. There are some devices, such as the newer Samsung devices, and then the Pixel upcoming devices, where Gemini comes installed and kind of embedded into the phone, so it can do integrated stuff. At least that's what they're telling us. Whether I'm completely sold on that or not, I'm not really sure. We're going to have to see more and do more testing. So let's look at some of the details of the things we do know. I made a quick chart of the different features and what the Google Gemini does with basic and advanced. So when you have this Google Gemini on device, you get the basic one. And this is actually pre-installed. As you can see here, it says yes. And the advanced feature is not. This is something you have to pay for a subscription to get. And as you see here, it's about $20 a month. So what is the difference between the basic and the advanced? Well, looking here at the chart, you can see that answering questions, they both do, obviously. You can set reminders with both of them. They will both help you create and send messages, which is a really nice feature. And they both do basic voice recognition features, which a lot of us already have on our devices without Gemini. Now, where things different and things get a little confusing is the rest of the features that you get with advanced, such as natural conversations. You don't get those on the basic, but you get those on the advanced, which is interesting because I can have a conversation with ChatGPT or Copilot and continue on the subject matter just by asking more questions. It'll stay in context. So I'm not sure why I would want to pay more for the advanced on the Gemini to do what I can do now. But let's continue. Personalized responses. Well, if you looked, even the Apple event and the last Samsung event, and I'm sure they're going to talk about a lot about it in the next Pixel event, where it's personalized, it'll actually look at all the material, all the content on your device and keep things in context. And they give examples, like what time is so-and-so's birthday, and it'll look up your messages or your email or on your calendar and then find it for you and then tell you. And then you can even say in context by saying, well, where is this party? And it'll give you the answer and give you directions to it. That's where it's in a personal nature, but supposedly that stays on your device. And right now, none of those AI features will do that for me. I can't get it to look something up on my phone and bring it up to the forefront so we can talk about it. So that personalization is something that you can only get with the advanced version. And then complex queries, that's pretty much like what we just talked about, where you ask things about your own device, about your own life, and to help you answer those. And then the actual personalized answers and responses. So in other words, if you ask questions right now in general, it'll give you in general answers. But with the new advanced AI, and I even seen this on the demonstration with the Apple, if you ask questions, it's going to know what your likes, dislikes are, what your favorites are, and it's going to tailor the answer to what it knows about you, which could be good, but it also could be limiting if you want to broaden your horizon a little bit. So I'm interested on how that's going to work out. Now, if you go back and look at the Samsung event, because I just did, and you find out that they say these things are to come in the near future. So you're not going to have those on your device right now. So if you have a new Z Fold 6 or Flip, you can look at that and check, and you're going to find that it's not integrated such as yet. And even if you pay for the Gemini Advanced right now, not all those features are embedded yet. This is features that they plan on to come. So I did a little bit of research, and Google does not have all these available just yet. We'll find out more after this event on August 13th. Maybe that's when they plan on releasing more of the advanced features. So for now, that's still unknown. So when is it going to start costing you to use Gemini or any of these AI features, even the Samsung AI? Well, from what I can see, we know with Pixel, on the Pixel 9, they're going to give you 1 year free Gemini Advanced on the Pixel Pro, and on the standard Pixel model, which is just the Pixel 9, they're going to give you 6 months free. And then after that, there's a paid subscription, which is $20 a month. So that'll give you a good period of time to get used to it, fall in love with it, or decide whether it's for you or not. Now, right now, Google Gemini has got an offer out where you can use it for free for 1 month, but I suggest don't do it right now. Wait till after this event. Let's find out more about what the advanced feature will do right now. Because I believe if you do the advanced features right now, you're going to be limited and disappointed and not even get a chance to try them out for free. You end up falling into the paid version before they actually release the full capabilities of the advanced AI. So now back to Samsung, when they're going to start paying there? Well, I believe probably the first of the year is when they're going to release their subscription model, where you can get Samsung AI, which is actually a licensing from Google to use the AI. So you can either get the subscription through Samsung or Google to have that advanced AI. What I don't know is whether Samsung will exclude things if you don't get it from them or not. That we need to pay attention to and find out. So there you have it. After about the first of the year, we're going to start seeing all this additional AI stuff being at a cost. I'll do a new video on AI features that you can use for free here in the near future. So if you're not ready to start paying for AI, don't, because there's plenty available right now for free. I hope I answered some questions for you already. If I didn't, leave some questions down in the comments below, and I'd love to catch those on my next video. If you haven't watched the live event, you got to try it on August 13th, the Pixel event. I will, of course, do a video afterwards and report on it. Now, before you go, make sure to smash the like button on this video, and if you haven't already, subscribe so you don't miss out on this future content. Thanks for hanging out with me, and until next time, God bless.